Hello and welcome. You're watching Head to Head. I'm Jason L. Jones with UATV. Today we're talking about a legal tech startup helping foreigners with immigration to Ukraine. This is a chatbot called Ivan. How does it work and how helpful might this immigration bot be for foreigners? To share more about this, we're joined in the studio by Sergey Aleksandrov, co-founder of Ivan. Hello, Sergey.
Hi.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for inviting.
Pleasure to have you. So, can you just briefly give for our viewers at home some insight on what Ivan does, like how it was created, where you got the idea to start him, and how he works and the functions?
Yeah, so I'm also a managing partner of a law firm, and I also do immigration law. And every day we consult foreigners about immigration, so it's like our routine work. At the same time, we provide legal services for IT companies, and we have already a couple of other legal startups. So we have some knowledge and background in this sphere, and we decided that we can automate this process regarding advising foreigners. And last summer, I met with one U.S. citizen, a software engineer, who got into some immigration trouble in Ukraine. And this is how we met and decided to cooperate to create this chatbot.
Okay. And what are your main goals for Ivan?
Yeah, there are two actual main goals. First one, of course, is to provide professional legal service, legal advice on immigration to foreigners. And the second goal is to make sure that immigration, it's a difficult process emotionally, financially, etc. So we try to make the immigration process more smooth and less stressful for foreigners.
Okay, yeah. As a foreigner who's gone through the process myself, I think a lot of people will be relieved by his existence. Speaking of his existence, how important do you think it will be for future foreigners who are seeking residency here?
Well, we believe that it's very important, and it has a great potential. Not only in Ukraine, we consider Ivan as a global project that can be scaled up for other countries.
Okay.
Just for brief understanding, in 2019, the United Nations calculated around 272 million of immigrants in the world, and 5 million of those people are in Ukraine. So there is a huge number of people who are potential clients, potential users of Ivan. And regarding problems, for example, only in November last month, there was 700 foreigners who were deported only from Kyiv and Kyiv Oblast. And in this year, in 2019, there was around 13,000 cases about violation of immigration law in Ukraine. So there is a real problem.
Okay, and how do you, in what ways do you hope to, are you planning on getting the word out about Ivan? Are you collaborating with any government organizations? Or are you, how are you going about getting out to the people who need it most?
Yeah, of course, we are going to spread word among the expats community, among diasporas in Ukraine. We also already have participated in a couple of, let's say, startup events. We we took part in Access to Justice Hackathon, supported by USAID and United Nations, the Ministry of Justice of Ukraine, and a couple of other organizations. We also participated in legal startup crash test that's also supported by such organization as HEAL, which is headquartered in the Netherlands, and it also tries to improve access of people to justice. So we also try to spread the word about such events. And it's true that we pay a huge. We believe that there should be a great interest from the state, from the government. We know that there is such interest because we monitor state officials, what they say in mass media and on social networks. So there is interest in, right now in the current government, there is an interest to improve the immigration situation in Ukraine. And we are trying to reach out to those state officials and to offer cooperation, because we don't have only an idea, we have a project and we have knowledge, and we can share our experience, and we would like to participate in solving this problem.
Okay, so you're in the process of reaching out to different government organizations.
Yes.
Okay, like I mean, because I could totally see this as a major resource for embassies.
Yeah, exactly.
Just they can answer all the questions before.
The Ministry of Justice and the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. These are two main state authorities that we would like to communicate as soon as possible.
Okay. How many users have you been able to track? How many users have been able to take
Not
advantage
really,
of it?
because we launched first IVAN in the Telegram Messenger, and only recently we created a Facebook page for IVAN. So I don't have the statistics of how many people already have used it. But when we refer people to use IVAN, for example, when our law firm gets a client and we know that IVAN can help them, we refer them to IVAN and they use it and they like it.
Okay. So you have some good feedback about it.
Yes.
Okay, great. And are you familiar with any, because like I said, going through the immigration process myself here, I've faced a lot of frustrations. And, in today's, a generation with technology and automation and so many things, you would assume that something like IVAN already existed, because just some of the questions are just so repetitive, so many things. And so are you familiar with any other similar projects to IVAN that exist?
There are a few that we have found, not in Ukraine, but globally. I can say that they are quite successful. Most of them are dead right now. It's interesting that there is a chatbot on the website of the State Immigration Service that should consult foreigners about immigration things. But it's very limited, and it's in Ukrainian, so I don't know how it can consult foreigners in the Ukrainian language.
And so is IVAN available in multiple languages?
Right now we create the content for IVAN only in English, and when we start scaling it up to other countries, of course we will be adding other languages.
Okay, so currently it's in English, only provided in English as a chatbot. So you have a Facebook page, so that people can go into the Facebook page and access it, as well as you said, a Telegram. Does Telegram still exist?
Yes.
Okay.
Also going to add other messengers like Viber, WhatsApp.
Okay. Is it hard, integrating IVAN into those different platforms?
Well, there is some technical, not issues, but some technical things to solve. I'm responsible for the legal part, and we have a partner who's this co-founder from the US who is responsible for the tech part. So he knows this technical part better than me. I just know that, yes, it's not that easy, to press a button and IVAN is fully functionable on every messenger.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you, Sergey, for so much of your insight and for this resource, for coming up with this idea. I know it's going to benefit a lot of people, and I wish you a lot of success. I wish we had more time to go into it more, but we got to get back to the other news. So thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, I hope to have you back again sometime soon. Yes. That was Sergey Aleksandrov, co-founder of the IVAN Immigration Bot. Thank you for watching Head to Head, and stay tuned for more. Have a good one.